Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Chiney Ogwumike. Oh, Chiney Ogwumike. Oh, Chiney Ogwumike. Yeah, I just thought of that, and I was like, this is golden. We got to use that when we talk about Chiney Ogwumike. Oh, Chiney. Oh, what did Chiney say? That rhymes too. Damn, I'm just hitting all facets right now. Chiney Ogwumike, she says, you know what? All this talk of drama and gossip and tea on First Take, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. In fact, I need to start my own YouTube channel just to talk more WNBA gossip, tea, drama, and bowl. You know what? So I'm cruising down the Twitter streets. You guys know how I do. With the wind in my hair, and I see a Chiney Ogwumike tweet. We can't thrive in a WNBA where the fan base is bad. Love that the W has begun to take well-needed measures to protect the players and the space. Watch me break down all the WT, the NBA playoffs, and fan behavior in this episode of The Chiney Show. Remember? You guys remember the Amanda Show? The Chiney Show. Watch me break down all the WT. We're not going to break down the games. We're not going to break down offenses, defensive, situational basketball, game planning for this team, game planning for that team, getting inside the mind of a coach, getting inside the mind of a player. No! This is the WNBA, where we break down WT. And you wonder why nobody takes this league seriously. You wonder why you guys were in the broom closet for the last 25, because we're too worried about WT instead of the actual game. But just look at the double standard, look at the hypocrisy when it comes to the NBA. Oh, we're talking ball. We're talking NBA playoffs. But when it comes to the W, oh, Chiney Ogwumike, it's all about the T. But I just want to focus on Chiney lying, doing what Chiney does best, doing what all these ESPN shills do best. For those of you who aren't aware, Chiney Ogwumike, her sister is the president of the Women's National Basketball Players Association. So she is, what's that word I'm looking for? Untouchable. She can say what she wants and there will be absolutely zero repercussions because her sister's standing on the sideline. You go, girl. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Ineka is giving her some details on the DL. But let's listen to the lie that Chiney Ogwumike decided to say real quick, folks, real quick.
Now, players and coaches of the Chicago Sky have said that they heard things that were out of bounds coming from the fans in Indiana during the game. And that caused the WNBA to launch an investigation into the matter.
But Ben, I watched Angel Reese's interview last night, and she said it's really hard to hear. And Ben, I watched Tyler Marsh's interview yesterday, and he said we didn't hear. You know what? Let me just hear what Chiney said one more time. Maybe we misheard her, right? Maybe we misheard. Let me give her the benefit of the doubt.
Now, players and coaches of the Chicago Sky have said that they heard things that were out of bounds coming from the fans in Indiana.
Interesting, Chiney. We've heard enough.
Become aware that there was hate speech that
What did the actual coach say, Chiney? Right? Because we just love misquoting people, misrepresenting people's statements. That's how you guys do it, ESPN. Oh, Chiney Ogwumike. Oh, Chiney Ogwumike. I might have too much fun with that this year. I could get a nice... Come on. Go.
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's something that we heard about, and so again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation-wise.
And just a quick follow-up on it, just because you coached in Indiana.
Tupac, did you hear that? You're gonna lie in the presence of Tupac? Chiney, come on. You're gonna lie in the presence of the Mamba? Chiney, don't do that, Chiney. Let's hear it one more time.
During the game. And that caused, they heard things that were, coaches of the Chicago Sky have said that they heard things that were out of bounds coming from the fans in.
So Chiney explicitly says that coaches and players heard things coming out of bounds. Meanwhile, the coach actually said,
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's something that we heard about, and so again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is.
it's something we heard about. Not something we heard, something we heard about. Folks, how can you take these people seriously? More important, how can you respect people that do nothing but lie to you in their face all the time? I know we need to treat everybody with respect, but goodness gracious, how many times you gotta piss in my face and tell me it's raining? Huh? Chiney? Let me know. Give me answers. But you know what? Rob Parker actually put it the best. Listen to this opening soliloquy. Rob Parker destroys this nonsense going on in the WNBA.
What's going on with the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, or whatever. This is the reason not to watch the WNBA. Okay. Because we came there to watch basketball, right? Caitlin Clark was doing stuff where we were like, oh my God, look at the threes, the logo threes, oh my God. It was about the basketball. And instead, you know where we are now?
Where are we at?
It's a bad episode of Basketball Wives.
Oh, no.
That's what we have.
Basketball Wives. Shout out to Evelyn Lazard. Shout out to Shawnee O'Neal. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm not interested in that. I'm not. Everything is a big deal. They're supposed to be ready for prime time. They don't want to be criticized by the media. Oh my God. Ooh. They don't want to be fouled now. I don't know what it is. Are you gonna play basketball or is everything petty and personal? I don't get it. They've been dying for this stage, dying for their Messiah. She showed up. She moves the needle. The ratings are an uptick. The attendance. How many times am I going to tell you? She's the Harlem Globetrotters by herself.
Woo, Rob Parker. Folks, people gave this a shot. That's the thing. People gave this a shot, and we want to talk ball. We want to talk Clark. And then we got to talk all this racial hoopla, nonsense garbage, all this drama, hoopla, nonsense garbage, or as Chiney would say, the WT. Can't take you guys seriously, man. I can't take you guys seriously, man. Chiney, you need to usher an apology, just like your good old friend Elle Duncan did last year when she made statements without calling her Lord and Savior Cheryl Swoops first. Her bodyguard, Cheryl Swoops, her commander-in-chief, Cheryl Swoops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Cheryl Swoops reached out to me and said, Elle Duncan, you're not invited to the cookout unless you take that back. Chiney, we're expecting the same from you. We are expecting the same from you, and shout out to Fever fans. Oh, Chiney Ogwumike. This is a god-awful take. Respectfully, you're a huge part of the problem, not the solution. Please, get out of basketball. It can't thrive with you around. See, it can thrive as long as she stays her behind on YouTube. The problem is these people get on national TV. I really don't care if you're a YouTuber, a content creator, and you like the gossip and the drama. Who am I to tell you how to do your thing? Right? Who am I to tell you how to do your thing? But when you get on national TV and people look at you as an authority and people look at you as as the spokeswoman, as somebody who's been in the league before, who knows the ins and outs of the league before, well, then you have a level of responsibility you need to carry yourself with. Then you're held to a different standard than the schmoes on YouTube. At the end of the day, we're all just schmoes on YouTube. Chiney, you can come be a schmo, but don't be a Yo. No thanks, bro. Not gonna gaslight me. You want this league to be respected, yet you treat it like a reality show. Such BS. So Hal, you're cooking, dude. I see you. You just cook over there on Twitter. Such BS. You have no basis to make this claim. You liked it when arenas were empty and didn't have to worry about fans. WNBA is not a sports league if they don't want fans to be fans and argue about their faves and complain about outcomes. It's sport and competition. I don't even need to not boo-hooing, whining, and crying. That's what we don't want to see. We don't want to see boo-hooing, whining, and crying, but it was brought to my attention, Bane. Salute. It was brought to my attention. And he's right. When we're talking about how good the numbers are and how good the ratings are and how great the attendance is, it's all Fever fans doing that work. When we're talking about the new entertainment and the new interest in the game and the new people doing this and the merchandise sales, this, that, and the third, it's all the Fever fans doing that work. It's all the Caitlin Clark fans doing that work. It's all the racists doing that work. But when it's time to shit on people, you gotta find somebody. The same people that support us, those are the people that we're gonna shit on. The same people that are actually bringing our league into the forefront, into the mainstream, those are the people we're going to say, pipe down. I'm trying to talk about Dejanay Carrington showing her ass in the tunnel. Meanwhile, you want to talk ball. I want to talk about their outfits when they're coming into the games. Meanwhile, you want to talk about ball. I want to talk about drama and tea and who's dating who and who's going out with who and who's clubbing who and these two teammates are fucking in the back room. But I want to talk about ball. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. I don't know if people are fucking in the back room. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.